Jarvis.
Welcome, Holmes.
I am Iron Man. You think you're the only superhero in the world? Mr. Stark, you become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Who the hell are you?
Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to C-Roll Productions. You guys, so most people who aren't really huge fans of the MCU, who don't follow it religiously like me or you, are wondering, well, why wasn't there a post-credit scene for Avengers Endgame? There's always a post-credit scene for a Marvel movie. I stayed until the end. Yes, that's true. But we're talking Endgame. Endgame was a conclusion to the Infinity Saga, a built-up 22-movie saga that finally ended in the most poetic way that the Russo brothers and Marvel Studios decided to tell, and I loved every single aspect of it. Now, post-credit scene. So why wasn't there a post-credit scene? Did I expect there to be a post-credit scene? No, not really, because I felt like this was the end. And if I was a Russo brothers, I'd be like, well, no, there's not going to be anything at the end of this movie because we want it to feel like the end of the Infinity Saga. Like, why have something at the end of the movie that's going to branch off into a new thing when it's like, oh, wait, so this isn't the end. You're giving us a glimpse of hope. No, it kind of doesn't work that way. But the Russo brothers did talk to USA Today and really clarified some things. We're talking about the post-credit scene for Avengers Endgame. Let's give it a hear. It was never in the cards, director Joe Russo tells USA Today. It was called Endgame for a reason. This is it. This is the ending. The book closed on that chapter of the Marvel Universe, and a new book will get written. Makes sense. His brother, director Anthony Russo, adds, it was a great thrill, not having to steer the Marvel ship for where it goes next. This was the first Marvel movie we've done where we weren't thinking about the future. In addition to Endgame, they directed Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, and Avengers Infinity War, always having, where's this going mindset, Joe Russo says. Now, there's no future, Anthony Russo says. There will be a future, of course, but it's not our responsibility. There is a little extra, though, at the final Endgame credits roll, and that familiar Marvel Studio logo pops on the screen. In the background, you can hear the clanking of Stark, Robert Downey Jr., building his first Iron Man armor in the original movie. Now, I noticed that. I was like, what is that? And I heard the ding, ding. I was like, holy shit, that's Tony building the suit. And I was like, that is great. Like, that was a great moment. Especially the ending that he got in this film was fantastic. Anthony Russo calls it an echo of the past, rather than a tease to someone else wearing the iconic supersuit in a later date. It's really just an homage, sort of a little bookend, Joe Russo says. It started it, and it ends. Damn, so sad. It started it, and it ends. Yeah, pretty much, man. Iron Man really solidified what the MCU was going to be like. And without Iron Man, man, I don't know where we'd be. You know, imagine if they started it different. They really did a fantastic job. And I think the 10-year anniversary for Iron Man, or 11-year anniversary for Iron Man just passed, I think a couple of days ago. And I was like, man, I got to rewatch this movie. I rewatch Iron Man all the time, and it still holds up. It's still a fantastic film. It really is. What Jon Favreau was able to, do, and with Kevin Feige, the creative minds, and how they were filming the movie, then rewriting the movie, and then filming the movie. It's crazy with the finished product that they delivered by the end of the movie. It was insanely great, and will always be a top 5 Marvel movie. Always top 5. But yeah, man, no post-credit scene for Endgame. But the future still looks bright. Future still looks bright. Now with the whole Disney and Fox acquisition being complete, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four are in the future. I don't know when, maybe the next 4 to 5 years, but they're still in the future of the MCU. So when you thought the MCU was getting stale and dry, Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios probably have a lot to create and a lot of other stories to tell. And I doubt we'll get the same old X-Men type feel. I feel like they really want to just disappear with all that stuff and start fresh and just give you a different take and a different story on the X-Men. And I think they should do something like that. Obviously, with Deadpool, you can intertwine him and interwoven him into how he's going to fit in the MCU, because I think Ryan Reynolds is a fantastic Deadpool. And I want that version of, Deadpool and the whole Colossus and that universe to be transferred over. But everybody else, the Fantastic Four and all that stuff, it's time to rewrite some great stories and tell them in the best way. Stan Lee would love it, I think it's time, you guys. I really do. But I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the future of the MCU. I cannot wait to see what's next. San Diego Comic-Con is this year. They're going to drop some good stuff. At least, maybe a timeline of what they have going on for the next 2 to 3 years and things of that nature. I'm excited and I'm thrilled. This year, they're going to be filming the Black Widow movie and the Eternals. So, just when you thought Marvel was done, no, you've got Far From Home. The next year you got Black Widow, then you got the Eternals and things of that nature. You have Shang-Chi, then you have the sequel to Doctor Strange, the sequel to Black Panther. A lot of good stuff still coming out, you guys. Post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the Endgame not having no official post-credit scene. And how do you feel about that? Give me your thoughts and opinions on each, you guys. And thank you for taking time in your day for watching Zero Productions. Peace.